Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy Prokopis. I am an author of 2 young adult novels. My newest book, Guardians of the Sixth Gate, has only been out since October 31st. It is fantasy romance, so go and check that out. If you like things like The Vampire Diaries, Supernatural, Twilight, that is right up your alley. So welcome to my channel, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. If you are new, it is Sunday, my goodness, it's Sunday, November 6th, and it is the beginning of week 2 of NaNoWriMo 2022. NaNoWriMo is not going super well, but today's been a nice day. So I reorganized my bookshelf. I did a little bit of filming for YouTube videos. I think that I'm going to relax and do something I haven't done in a really long time, which is hop in like a bubble bath. I have not done anything like that in a while, and I'm starting to feel a little fatigued, a little bit frustrated because my video I'm trying to download is not downloading the way I need it to get it up for today. So the vlog, I'm really hoping from last week is not going to be up late. I guess you guys will know because if you're watching this video, then it's the next week. So I have a lot of little things on the plate this week, but I think that I want to spend this Saturday recharging and making sure that I feel refreshed for the week. Oh, the bath was super nice and relaxing. Read a little more of this book. Now I need to swap out some laundry and then wake up Finn from his nap. Happy Monday! Today was actually a little bit better of an anxiety day. I'll say I felt sick, but it was a lot later in the day than normal. And it was for a very short amount of time because I was able to do some things to help kind of alleviate the anxiety from that. So I am feeling a lot better. I'm also feeling a lot more confident, and secure is not really the right word, but definitely feels nice to kind of have that experience today to solidify that it is an anxiety issue and not a medical issue. So that was good. So I already have some plans to put in place tomorrow so that I can kind of replicate today and hopefully have less of those kind of issues. So I was going to run today because I'm actually behind on my 1 mile challenge. I was supposed to finish that and do the last time trial or time my last mile on the 31st or close to that because it's the end of the month. And I'm actually behind. So it is now November 7th and I have not done my final time trial. I also have not really run since October just because it's been so busy. And then Halloween took me off schedule and I was tired. So this week I'm planning to get back onto that. And I decided instead, because Finn is going to be gone part of the week with my mom, that I'm just going to run on one of those days Alex works late and it would just be me because those are the days I notice I do have some anxiety issues. Hi, Finn. Today, since game night has moved to Sunday nights, if you haven't noticed, we have a lot more time for family time a little bit during the week. So tonight, Alex is home to do dinner here in just a little bit. He's finishing up work. So we are going to have family dinner, enjoy some time all together. And I don't think I don't plan to write, but I might sit down a little with Alex this week, probably not tonight, but sometime this week, and look at like website things that he's good at that I might need to bounce ideas off him for. But I don't really have any plans to write. So NaNoWriMo has kind of gone all the way down the toilet now, but I am doing outlining as I go. So I feel a lot more confident in what will end up being the first draft of book 3, because I feel like I'm going to have a much more put together outline for that. So that makes me feel a lot better. Are you sleeping? Oh, not it's inside now. I'm back. It's just June and I for right now. Finn stayed over at my parents' house last night because my mom had to get up super early to leave town to go help my sister with something today. So she took Finn with her. So they are coming back and I'll have Finn in maybe an hour. I am going to run the treadmill while he's gone. Today was a different day. I had like a field trip day with our sophomore students. We took them out to visit a tech center in town, which was fun. It was really fun. I actually reconnected with I had a student that was in my very first ever class when I was a teacher, and I think I really needed to see that, because the student's super successful now and had kind of a rough start. So, as like most of us do, but I think it was just nice, and I really needed to see that, one, that I was able to, I mean, that sounds braggy, but that I was able to be a part of that growth for that person, but also that things get better. If you really want them to, things get better. And I really needed that, because I've been really discouraged at work lately, because it's been so busy and stressful, and what I do is really stressful, and we don't have enough resources in public education. So there was that. But today made me feel like, I think it was humanizing to like see the people that are affected by that. So that was super nice. Anyway, I want to read. I'm dying a little bit to write, to jump into book 3, but I kind of want to better finalize my outline first. So even though we're doing NaNoWriMo, I think I might focus more of my attention on that outline, so I feel like I've got a better idea of where to go with everything. But that's it for today. I need to finish that. Oh, the other thing. Today I was supposed to, on my schedule anyway, I was supposed to have the 1 mile challenge video that I did in October. That video was supposed to go up. I actually have not finished it. So I am going to finish that video this evening, and it will probably go up this evening, but later than I had planned for. So the video is coming. You will see how my 1 mile progression has gone. Oh, so Finn got home and I ran. So I'm going to finish my video today for the 1 mile trial. Also, I think Finn got home. He's not feeling real great. My mom told me that earlier today. And he got home and he's kind of like in a little bit of a meltdown. He's just not feeling good. So I might have a sick kiddo on my hands. So we'll see. We're going to do chicken noodle soup. Hopefully he'll eat something, or at least get some of the broth. And we'll see how he feels later. He might just be really sleep deprived, but he does have kind of a funky cough. And I know a lot of my coworkers in my office are coming down sick. We have one out sick for the week, and we have another who went home early, who's been kind of battling it the last 2 days, because none of us can really afford to be off work because we're just short-staffed. all the time, life and public ed. So we'll see how he is. If he doesn't feel real great, then I might take the day and may just stay home with little man tomorrow, see if he feels better. It's cold, very cold today. The cold chill came in early. It was not supposed to get super cold until a little later, but now it feels a little like early December, and it's November. Go figure, that's life in Oklahoma. So I'm home. Today was a crazy day at work, a good one. And on the way to pick up Finn, I kind of noticed that I am handling all of the craziness like a champ this week. So I'm not sure what switch flipped, or if maybe the meds have just kicked in. Maybe I'm finally medicated properly for my anxiety and managing better. That could be a huge part of it. But today was a lot easier to manage. And I got called a glorified security guard today, which is a very strange thing to call a school counselor, but that's what I was called. So I'm really pleased with the way that I'm dealing with my anxiety as of this week. So that's nice. Today, Thursday, was my last day for the week because we're supposed to have family pictures tomorrow. So I went ahead and took the day so I would have a little bit more time to get ready and everything, and get Finn ready and get travel time. So I took Friday off, which is nice. I haven't taken a personal day. So I will be home part of tomorrow. I plan on maybe doing a little bit of writing stuff, maybe some stuff around the house early tomorrow. But mostly just kind of enjoying the day off and the time with family. Friday, I took a personal day because we were gonna have family pictures a couple hours away, but it's actually really cold and some of the kiddos aren't feeling super great, and we decided rather than try and fight it, we'll just move pictures to the spring. So now it's just kind of a work from home day for me. I'm working on writing stuff, but mostly playing with Finn, just enjoying family time because we are all home because Alex doesn't work on Fridays. So that's kind of how, woo, that's cool air. My goodness. So that's kind of how today has panned out. Some things that I would like to kind of tackle today. I would love to get the 1 mile challenge video up. I know I said I was going to do that the other day. Did not quite pan out. I got busy with Finn and house things. So I am going to try getting that up today, at least during nap time. Also, I want to look at transferring my domain name from Bluehost, which is where my website is currently hosted. I want to try and transfer that to Wix, where I've kind of drafted out my new site so that it's a little more user friendly. That way I can go ahead and launch that today and get some of that stuff up and maybe work on the shop for signed copy stuff. So that's in the works. I'm hoping that I'll just kind of get an email that my proof copy of the notebook I made will ship so I can share that with you guys. It's a low content book. I made a notebook for writers, mostly because I kind of wanted to keep a lot of my my business info and stuff. I wanted to keep it in a notebook, and I thought it'd be fun to dabble and make one. So I made one. So that'll be available for you guys in a couple weeks once I review the proof to be sure I like it. Oh my gosh, but it's really cold out here. Oh my gosh, should have worn a few more layers. So I'm gonna go back inside and check out working on those projects. morning. Oh my gosh, I'm still waking up a little bit. Oh my gosh. So it's Saturday, the 12th. Man, it was so nice having yesterday off and to work on some things. So I need to do some organizing today. I also need to do some putting up of laundry because tomorrow is also laundry day. So we'll have a whole new load. So if I don't put up the load from early in the week, it's just a ton to do tomorrow. So I'll do that. But most of what I want to do is get kind of organized for next week because I have some kind of big things happening next week that I'll tell you guys about here in a little bit. But before I sit down and chat with you guys about that, let's start on some of those organizational things. Let's get some coffee. Let's get Finn some breakfast, and then maybe we can sit down and chat about that. I realize this is not the best angle, but it's where you fit. So we're going with it. So I got my coffee, and I said that next week I have a lot of things planned. So I got my planner, and we're gonna talk about them. So things are changing a little bit. So if you follow me on my social media, on my Instagram, my TikTok, all those accounts, if you follow me there, then you already saw this announcement, but my website is currently down. It is in the middle of transferring the domain name from where I used to host my website to Wix, which is where I'm moving my website. So I actually already launched the site, but everything needs to do the big switcheroo before it magically appears online. So website is getting revamped. It looks a whole lot better. There is a shop on there. It is not up and running, but you can view items, so it's there. So I'm super excited that I'm switching that. What the biggest difference is between my old website and the new one is that there's no longer a blog on it. So if you've been following me a very long time, which is probably not very likely, I used to write a monthly blog. So every single month I would post, and that's been going on since about 2018. And so I'm a little sad to lose it just because of like the history there. But everything that I communicate in my blogs, everything I write about there is also in these YouTube videos. And I'm enjoying this platform a whole lot more. It's easier for me to post all the information and a whole lot more fun. So I thought, let's drop the blog because we're keeping the vlogs, if that makes sense. So everything that I used to put there will be here on this site now, which is super fun. So make sure you're following me here on YouTube because I think I'll be able to dedicate more time to this. So there should be more things like fun things and videos coming for book stuff. So there's that with the website. Also, next week on Wednesday, I am announcing the title of book 2 in the Guardians of the Sixth Gate series. I'm so excited. So I'll be sharing with you guys the title of that book. If you remember, it's currently resting right now. I've written draft 1. I plan to come back and do a read through of it and start editing it. Probably not this month, but I think in December. December, things free up quite a bit for me because at the end of December, we go on Christmas break. And so my work changes a lot. So I have a little bit more time at home that I can dedicate to writing. So I'm planning to do my read through about that time in December. So really fun vlogs are getting ready to come as you'll see me share more information as I start publishing that book. So be on the lookout for that. Wednesday, November 16th will be the title reveal. So I'm getting ready to announce all of that stuff on social media. If you are a Patreon follower, you already have seen this announcement and you'll get to see like tidbits and fun things coming up very soon because you'll get the early access. I think I may even share like a graphic or something for you guys to share out with everybody I do plan on sharing the title with you guys first. So go follow me on Patreon. It is only $5 a month. I think that might be the biggest announcements right now. So that's everything I've been working on the last 2 weeks. So that's why last week's vlog was kind of boring and why I had a little bit of trouble getting the 1 mile challenge video up, which is up now. So you can go and find that on my YouTube channel where I tried to run my fastest mile in a month. Super fun. I had a really good time with that. But that's why the last vlog has been really slow because, and this one a little bit too, because I've been working on trying to revamp some things. I think I'm moving into like a new era of this business. So super exciting. And I'm like so happy that I can finally share it with you guys, that it's in a place to share it. So that's the new stuff. So now let's move on to normal vlog content. We just got Finn down for a nap. We're letting June out and then I am off to work. So a few things I said in a couple vlogs ago that I've been working on, like putting together some notebooks because they're things I already use. So why not just extend that to people who might also find them useful? I just love notebooks. I think that's like a writer thing, loving notebooks. So I've created a couple that I'll put up on Amazon soon. Right now I am getting the proofs or the proof copy delivered to me. I want to do that just to check like sizing and stuff, and then from there I'll finish and post all of them that I have. So if you like notebooks, just like me, especially hardback notebooks, because I really like the hardback like composition notebooks. Those are my favorites. I will have some of those available on Amazon super soon. So we just did dinner, and earlier today I was thinking about some like other projects that I have kind of on the back burner, or they're not even in the back burner. They're in development. So they're not really projects yet, but they're ideas, you could say. And one of those ideas suddenly turned into 3 books. So I think that just for a change of pace, and because I think it's doable and I'm still on schedule with everything, now that I've looked more in depth at like my timeline a couple months out, I think I'm gonna write it. So I think that I might spend December just playing with / writing on one of these books, see what happens. So strange, but that's kind of how ideas come to me. So all of a sudden in the span of like an hour, I had 3 books, like not fully fleshed out, but I had the ideas and they're there and I like this story. So, all right, we'll go with it. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's about 9-ish. I'm letting June out in the backyard. We have been dog sitting over the weekend. And since Alex works on Sundays, it is my turn to walk over to our neighbor's house and let their puppy dog out. So I'm going to do that here in just a minute. So things on the agenda for today. So in transferring my website from the old domain to the new one, it takes like 48 hours for that transfer to really occur, and it hasn't happened yet. So I'm going to check the website because at some point, probably not in the morning, so probably in next week's vlog, but some point in the afternoon, it is supposed to move over to Wix, which is where it will be hosted. And then after that, I need to shut down the old one, so I'm not getting charged an obscene amount for a website that I won't be using. So that's a big priority. Geez, Jen, she's got the zoomies. So that's a big priority today. just to make sure that that's all happening. If it's not, then I'll probably have to call customer support or something to see what's happening. Aside from that, I think I'm going to play around a little bit with that idea I had last night. I think I'm going to see kind of where that goes. I've been missing writing a ton, and I know it's NaNoWriMo, and I'm supposed to be working on book 3 of Guardians of the Sixth Gate. I kind of feel like I need to get a firm grasp on book 2 before I jump into book 3, in case I need to move some things around. So what I mean by that is I kind of think I need to at least do the read through and a one pass of editing before I really dedicate time to book 3. So I think I'm going to put book 3 on pause. Really what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to move it a month. So in my schedule, I'm going to, in December, do the read through on book 2. That's my plan. Over one weekend. That is the idea. I think I'm going to write on this new project in December and make it a 30-day writing challenge, because December is when my schedule frees up a whole lot. So, my goodness. I think we're going to do that. And then after that, about January in the new year, I think I'm going to come back around to book 3. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's about 9-ish. I'm letting June out in the backyard. We have been dog sitting over the weekend, and since Alex works on Sundays, it is my turn to walk over to our neighbor's house and let their puppy dog out. So I'm gonna do that here in just a minute. So things on the agenda for today. So in transferring my website from the old domain to the new one, it takes like 48 hours for that transfer to really occur, and it hasn't happened yet. So I'm going to check the website, because at some point, probably not in the morning, so probably in next week's vlog, but some point in the afternoon, it is supposed to move over to Wix, which is where it will be hosted. And then after that, I need to shut down the old one, so I'm not getting charged an obscene amount for a website that I won't be using. So that's a big priority. Geez, Jen, she's got the zoomies. So that's a big priority today, just to make sure that that's all happening. If it's not, then I'll probably have to call customer support or something to see what's happening. Aside from that, I think I'm going to play around a little bit with that idea I had last night. I think I'm going to see kind of where that goes. I've been missing writing a ton, and I know it's NaNoWriMo, and I'm supposed to be working on book 3 of Guardians of the Sixth Gate. I kind of feel like I need to get a firm grasp on book 2 before I jump into book 3, in case I need to move some things around. So what I mean by that is I kind of think I need to at least do the read through and a one pass of editing before I really dedicate time to book 3. So I think I'm going to put book 3 on pause. Really what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to move it a month. So in my schedule, I'm going to, in December, do the read through on book 2. That's my plan. Over one weekend. That is the idea. I think I'm going to write on this new project in December and make it a 30-day writing challenge, because December is when my schedule frees up a whole lot. So, my goodness. I think we're going to do that. And then after that, about January in the new year, I think I'm going to come back around to book 3. Also, I didn't show you when it happened, but I finished Sarah Sutton's Dreaming About the Boy Next Door. I finished that yesterday, and Sunday is now game night, so that's usually the nights I read because the guys are busy playing games and I usually read or write. So I'll probably read or at least do some. And the next book on my list is The House in the Cerulean Sea. I've heard really good things about it. I bought it kind of on a whim because my local bookstore owner told me that it's my kind of thing. So that is probably what I will start reading tonight. So Finn is finishing up lunch. I've had lunch, and then he's gonna go down for a nap. And then we'll get into like the afternoon portion of this video where I do all my editing and planning for the week. So I'm gonna end the video here for this week. So thank you so much for following along, watching all these weekly videos. And if you don't already, make sure you follow me on all my social media. I'm getting ready to announce the title of book 2 in the Guardians of the Sixth Gate series. Be on the lookout for that. That'll go up on all of my social media. I'm also going to create a special YouTube video just for that. So make sure you subscribe, turn the notifications on if you want to know when that gets posted next week, Wednesday. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers for helping me out get started on this project. If you want to get all the early, if you want to find out the title early and you want to get like special previews and images, make sure that you subscribe to Patreon. It's only $5 a month. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.